Hello everyone, it's Fred here from Hillians Bricks on this Tuesday night, coming to you live, and I've got a drink ready. Hope you do too. And today we're going to be doing something that we don't often get to do, and it's I thought we'd do a live stream because I could pre-record these videos, but sometimes it's good to have a bit more interactive chat as well, and people in a discussion on the live chat. So I've got my live chat here open on the right, so I can keep an eye on it. But today I'm going to be going through the end of life list that's published by a website called Promobricks.de. So it's a German website, so you will see some of the translations are a bit funny, but if you want to follow along, go to Promobricks website, and then at the top you'll see end of life list, and you can, if you have a Chrome browser or another browser that allows you to translate, you can actually translate into English. So we're going to be going through that list, and I'm going to share with you guys whether I've got these sets or not. There are some dates in there, but they seem to be in an American format. Just so you guys know, this is not for me telling you what to buy or not to buy. You got to make your own decisions and do your own due diligence. This is just for you guys to know what I'm sharing. I'm sure I made some mistakes in these purchases that I've done, but time will tell. And I would also say that these lists are not definite, right? So these are rumored lists, but I must say Promobricks are usually quite accurate, and I would say 80% of the sets on this list are likely going to retire. So yeah, hi Stuart, hi Steve, hi Adasu and Mr. Skanka, hope you're all well. So I'm going to switch over, I'm going to have a sip first, and then we're going to switch over to the Promobricks website where we're going to start. And it's quite a long list by themes. Some themes are going to take a bit longer, hi Stephen, than others. Like, I can't imagine spending lots of times on certain themes, purely because maybe they're not of interest, but also not that much from an investment perspective, but we'll see. Cool. But yeah, let us know as well in the chat as we go along what your thoughts are on certain sets. So I do know there's a bit of a time delay, so I'll come back to it. So maybe sometimes if you want to make a comment, write the set number, so at least we know which one you're talking about as well. So cool. So I'm going to transition the screen now, so you should see the end of life list. So yeah, this is at Promobricks. It should look like this. I've translated using a function, so there will be some funky translation with the set names. But yeah, there's lots of themes to go through. So we're going to start with the 18 plus stuff. So the first one is the T2, the VW T2 camper van. So just so you know, these dates are a bit different format than what we might be used to here in Europe. These are actually American date format. So this suggests it was out on the 8th of January 2021. If you remember, the first camper van was out for like 5 or 6 years. A lot shorter lifespan, so might be doing a bit better than the other one, I think, from an investment. I haven't got that one. Next we got the Adidas Superstar. This, you get for £40 quite often. Not a fan of it, and they sold it in quite a lot of retailers, but I guess once it's gone it might do okay, but I'm not sure. Surprised to see the Camp Nou already. Only 2-year lifespan for the stadium. 5,500 pieces. It's on discount, I believe, in Zavvi, or at least it has been on Zavvi on discount. It's another set that I haven't got, and I haven't got many of these sets, to be honest. Queer Eye, I think this is going to be a dud. It's not been a great seller from as far as I've been able to see. This has been even discounted by Lego at one point already at 30%, which you don't often see. So I think once they go into clearance at the end of the year, we might get some deals on this one. It works really well from a part out, I would say. Some of the minifigures sold okay, and the parts are generally okay. But apart from that, I don't think there's much appetite for this set. I could be wrong, but not sure. Fiat 500, the yellow one. It's clear in the UK one. We had the blue one as well. It's only been out for 2 years. It feels like it's been around for longer, but I guess 1st of March. I've got one of these. So I bought this one initially from a part out perspective, and I parted a few out, and then I kept one, I think. So I've got one still of these. Yeah, I bought it at a discount as well, so it could do well. I think over time vehicles generally do okay, but you need to buy it at the right price. Old Trafford. I haven't got this. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but do acknowledge there's a huge fan base, and over time this one could do quite well because people might want it. And there's also rumours that Old Trafford is going to be redeveloped at some point, so, or maybe even completely demolished and a new stadium built. Who knows what's going to happen? So could this mean that therefore this stadium is going to be nostalgic because there was something from history? Maybe that could be worth the punt. But you can, it was, I think it might still be on sale. At least last week it was on sale in John Lewis, about £200, but sold out quite quickly. Then we've got the Winter Elf Clubhouse. Winter sets usually do okay. I don't think this is going to be as good as the Gingerbread House, because the Elf Clubhouse is not something that necessarily very typical for Christmas, because it's kind of a made up thing, whereas Gingerbread House is sort of like iconic, right? So, but I still think Winter Clubhouse will do okay. Not easy to find a deal. I think your best bet is like Cool Shop or someplace like that, where you can get a generous cash back, because you're not going to see these in the Lego stores now until September, I would say. Next we got the Batwing. That will do generally good. I think that will be a good seller. The 1989 one. It's an iconic set. You can just see how well the 1989 Batmobile is doing. And there have been some deals on in Smith's. I've got this. I think I've got 3 of these now, because they even were on. I think there was a deal on Amazon Italy a while back. So Batwing I've got. Next we got Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. This is on discount at the moment, I believe in, I'd like to say August, for about £120. I think also Cool Shop have it for about a similar price. Funnily enough, I've got 3 of these, and I bought these a long time ago with the intention of parting them out, but I never got round to it. So they're in my storage unit. Could potentially still part them out, but now I'm just going to wait and see how they do once they're retired. So, you know, there's a big... I never bought them with the intention of reselling as a full set, more of the parts out, because I thought there was lots of black and white, and who knows. Yeah, might have to wait and see what happens to them now. The Disney Castle, it's been around for a long time, but this is so iconic. I haven't got it. I probably won't get it, purely because of a space and cash perspective at the moment. But I can see this doing quite well, unless Lego come up with a new version at some point. You know, we got the Disney Mini Castle version. If they come up with a new version of this, then we'll see what happens to this one. Then we've got the Bugatti Chiron. It's already very hard to get the set in the UK now. I've not seen it in many of the Lego stores available anymore, this Bugatti Chiron. I did see it when I was on a trip to Amsterdam. They had it in store there. But this was a set that I always told when I started doing the deals, aim for £200 or less. And I've got one, and it's actually in my loft. But I do think that I might keep this one for a personal collection rather than resell. Time will tell, see how it goes. But the cars have generally done quite well. But if you bought it at an expensive price, then probably you might sit on it for a bit longer. And the UCS Destroyer. These were recently discounted quite generously on a few places. I haven't got one of these. Don't intend to get one. Yeah, I'm not even sure that this is worthy to invest, because it's probably going to take quite a while for it to get a decent return on investment. But I could be wrong. We shall see. I think there's more iconic ones from the UCS range out there. Moving on to architecture. So if anyone's got any comments or things, remember just to let me know what you think as well. Ideally write the set number that we're talking about, because I said there's a bit of a delay. Next we look at the architecture. There's only one on the list for this year to retire, and it's the Tokyo set. I think it's £55 in the UK, the price for this one. I've got a few of these. Architecture skylines generally do okay, unless they're London, Paris or New York, because they've been around for donkey's years. This one's been around since 2019, so it'll be a good 4 years by the end of the year when this goes, so it's still quite a long time. But yeah, I'm hopeful that it will do okay. I would recommend though you look at some discounts to buy this. Anything less than £40 is what I aim for. Actually, I aim for less than £38. For me, that's the ideal mark. Then we go to some Lego art. It's 3 sets here. Surprised to see that this this newish set here. So this one only came out in November, the art project, and it's already on the retirement list. You can often get it for the mid 70s from Amazon, Germany or Italy. This one. Then you got the Hogwarts crest. This one has been as low as £60 in some places. Mickey Mouse, you often get it for 85. I've got none of these. I had Mickey, and I parted it out because the black and white round tiles, they did okay. But I'm not sure about the others. I don't intend to get them. Now moving on to brickheads. Hi Raphael. Let's have a look at brickheads. So there's quite a few brickheads, and quite a lot of them were not that old. So I got the Minions, Gru, Stuart and Otto. I think they will do okay. Minions seems to be a thing that's going to come back. I can imagine there'll be more movies of them. People will look for these. So I haven't got this one. Then you got the cats. These have been discounted, some of these pets range, and I haven't got this one either. The goldfish I haven't got. My son actually has this built. The budgie, I haven't got that one either. The one that I do have though is the pandas for Chinese New Year. Now I've got a feeling that these ones might do better than the others. I don't know, but pandas generally do well. So I think I got about 5 or 6 of, maybe even 10 of these pandas. They're in my storage unit. And I think they could go well with any Chinese New Year set. So once it becomes like a year, is there a year of the panda? I don't even know if there is a year of the panda. I might be completely making that up. But if there is one, I can see the panda doing quite well, and there's 3 of them as well. Tabby cat, not a fan of some of these pets ones, but the one I do like is the Harry Potter one. I don't think I have it. I think I bought it for a giveaway, but I didn't buy it for myself. But I can see this Harry Potter one doing quite well, the 40496. Hi Jim, South California. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes there's no rationale in terms of what they retire for. Statue of Liberty, I haven't got the brickheads one. It's quite a cheap set, that, right? And I think they're sometimes even discounted in the Lego store. French Bulldog, new set for this year. Spice Girls has only been out like two months since on the retirement list. I think it's too expensive for what it is. I think it's £45 in the UK. If you can get it at a discount, but I've not seen it anywhere, so it might be a Lego exclusive. So if it stays a Lego exclusive and it does indeed retire for it, yeah, it might do quite well. It only takes something to happen to one of these Spice Girls to make it a bit more iconic, and who knows? I don't know. I don't intend to buy it unless I get a good deal on it. Let me just say that. But it potentially has some potential, I'd say. Buzz Lightyear. My son built one, but I'm waiting for inventory to appear on Bricklink, and I thought it was yesterday as being waiting for approval. So that's a positive step. He built it. I'm parting it out, adding as used bricks to my store. Apart from that, not sure, but I think it's reasonable value. Then you got the Coyote and Roadrunner. Again, a new set as well. And then we've got the Stranger Things one. Surprised that these are all going so quickly. And the fact that they're not widely available, they will probably do quite well. Because if it's only a year, people's awareness will not be about them, and suddenly they'll realize it was out there, they'll want it and have to pay a premium. But is there going to be a tons of demand for it? Maybe the Stranger Things one, the other ones, I don't know. So, oh, there is a year of the year of the panda. And someone says there is a year of the panda. Next year of the panda. I'm gonna have to Google that now, aren't I? Chinese zodiac, is it? Chinese New Year's. Chinese New Year animals. Here we go. There is no panda now. There's a rat, there's a dragon, there's a monkey, tiger, rooster, pig, goat, dragon, rabbit, dog, horse, snake, and wild boar. Okay. So yeah, I made up the year of the pandas. Every year is a year of the panda. So let's call it like that. So yeah. Let's go to create a 3-in-1. I think we're going to be quite quick through these. These are generally not the best. Although I must say the newest range of the 3-in-1s, they seem to have stepped it up. And but this range, I still think it's a bit rubbish. That's my view on it. Either in terms of design or price. I think this Space Shuttle one is like £45 in the UK. It's like crazy, right? Because Space usually does okay, but at that price point, I would not buy it. Even at £30, I wouldn't buy it. And often it's discounted £30. The one I do have is the Ferris wheel. I've got 3 of those, and they're in my storage unit. And I bought them at £50, so that was a good deal. I thought £50 for 1,000 pieces. Yeah, I think, and it's like a fairground ride, and it's the smaller version. Obviously, there has been a Ferris wheel in terms of the creators experts lineup, but this one's a smaller one. But I think at £50, I shouldn't lose my money. I do like the fish tank, but again, I haven't got any. I did buy it for a giveaway once. Don't have the houseboat. Don't bother with the sports car. I've got one of these caravans, and the only reason why I got it was I think it's about a year ago, even more now. I got it from an Amazon deal. It was like one, you can only buy one. It was a lightning deal, and I think it was like £37.50 that I paid for it. So I was like, half price, I'll get it. But I've only got the one, so hardly an investment thing, right? So yeah, the fish tank I think is not a bad one. I think it's reasonably priced as well. And it's quite different from the other ones. Lego City. I think I'm going to go quite quickly through Lego City. Usually Lego City, depending on what it is, you need to at least about 40-50% discount to entice me. I do have some Lego City sets here, but they're mostly that I bought with a view of parting out. Like, I've got this fire brigade here. I've got 2 of them, and I only got them because I saw them in a Sainsbury's for like 20 quid. So I got that one. Probably will part it out though, rather than sell it, unless it jumps in price. I've got one of these city centers. I bought a long time ago to part out. I parted out a few, but I kept a few behind. So I've got some of these, and I bought them at a good price. But now you can get this £55. If you look around, it's quite a decent one from a parting out perspective, because it's got a few road plates, it's got quite a lot of minifigures, and a lot of basic bricks to kind of build buildings with. So it's not a bad one, that one. Animal rescue mission, I think I've parted out. I haven't got it. Part of the city transport route. You know, generally I wouldn't buy any of these from an investment perspective, especially the stunt stuff. Although I do have this stunt show truck. I've got 3 of those. Still got them here. I haven't got around to part them out yet. They've been in my room forever, and I'm trying to get space so I can part them out. But the only reason why I bought these was because they were half price in Tesco. So I was like, wow, if you're going to chuck them away, the parts are probably worth it. It worked out from a part out perspective at the time, so I still need to. And yeah, I'm not going to resell them probably, because I've got this, you probably can't see because it's quite small now, but it's got this huge security label on it. Promise I didn't nick it, but I'm not a fan of the whole stunts thing, and some of the new stunt set that they come out with is just extortionate. I guess there's some expensive pieces. Now the one that I'm surprised about is this Picnic in the Park. Well, but I think it's not even called Picnic in the Park in the English one. But yeah, this one is a new set, so I'll be surprised if this one does retire already. It's got some few squirrels in there. Lifeguard station, school with the passenger train. So we've got new Lego trains coming. Exciting stuff. These have been as low as about £55, £57 last year when they were like clearing some of them in Argos. I think I've got one of these upstairs. My son's got one built, but I think I've bought a spare one because it was a good deal. So I thought I won't lose money on that. But these have been mass produced, right? So from that aspect, I think it's going to take a while. But I didn't go deep in those. Oh, you still have the fish tank. That's good. Oh yeah, because that was one of the giveaways that we gave away, wasn't it? So, police station. You know, these ice cream trucks. I do think quite a few of you guys might have ice cream trucks hoping to sell in the future. I parted a few out. I didn't buy any of them, but they were available for quite a long time on Amazon for about £8. And I think from the reports that I saw, quite a lot of people bought them at £8. So I guess that's from a sellout perspective, like after its retirement. This passenger plane might do well, but not if you bought at full price. You know, it depends if they come out with a new decent passenger plane, I'd say. But I'm kind of biased. I do like airplanes. And then there's the cargo train. I've got one of those as well that I bought from Amazon Germany quite a while ago. I think about just £100. I thought £100, it's £180 RRP in the UK for a train. Give it a while. Once it retires, it'll go. So the lifespan of trains seems to be like 4 years in the UK. Yeah. Right, we're going to superheroes, DC Comics. So we already had the Batwing, we talked about it. Then we got the 4+ Batman vs Joker Batmobile pursuit. That's a 4+ set, but sometimes the 4+ sets do quite well if you can get them at a good deal. But I haven't got it. I haven't got the Batman helmet. Kind of, you know, I didn't buy it because I wasn't really a fan of it. But I think this one could do quite well. It only takes another Batman movie to come out, and if there's no helmet of Batman then available, guess what's going to happen? The price is going to skyrocket, right? So yeah, it could be a decent one from an investment, but I haven't got it. The Batcave, got one that my son is in the middle of building, so but I haven't got any from an investment perspective. Now the next one, you guys will know, I've got this one. The Batman classic TV series Batmobile. Yeah, this one will do well because you just can't get a deal on it, so it's so hard to find. First of all, here in the UK, interestingly, because I've put this on the investment rating series, I've already covered this one, and from the comments that I've seen from people based in the US is that this is not an exclusive like in the US. You can get it from quite widespread, so it'll be interesting to see if that has an impact on the pricing across this side of the pond versus the US pricing, because here in the UK it's only really like Lego that has it, so I've not seen it anywhere else, so we'll have to wait and see. We have the classic Batman mask, kind of like similar to the other one. I'm sitting on the fence, and we've got the the mini tumbler, as we like to call it, 76239. I think this one will do well. A lot of us have been getting them delivered this week from orders back in March. I'm surprised it's going to retire because I think this has been a popular set. So if it does retire, I think it will do quite well. I bought some. There was a previous Batmobile, I think it was around the £25 mark, that I bought initially when I started doing the Lego investing thing. And I bought them in Sainsbury's, I think for like £16.50. I thought, oh, that's a good price. I bought about 4 of them. And I was still thinking about parting those out at the time, but I didn't. And they retired shortly after that I had bought them. So I was like, okay. I listed them I think I actually listed them on Amazon. And within 3 months they sold for like £40. So Batmobiles do sell. So that's what I've learned from it. 76339, yeah, not a great part out value, but it does have a good, they do generally sell from a reselling perspective. Next, we're going to Disney. I don't think I've got any of these. I'm not a fan of the storybooks. I've often talked about this Royal Carriage of Cinderella. You know, it's been on offer for about £25 in the UK. I haven't pulled the trigger. I could be tempted because it's such an iconic thing, right? So there might be demand for it in the future. I haven't got the Disney Castle. I think the Mickey propeller plane could be good, a 4+ set. But I haven't got that either. I haven't got any of these, to be honest. Apart from obviously the Minnie Mouse, which you covered earlier. The one thing I'm surprised to see, there's no in Kanto here. There's no Madrigal House, which people who've been watching my channel will know that I was hoping it was going to retire, because the movie has been come and gone. So, not good. Lego Dots. Well, I don't think we're gonna talk much about Dots. Don't really know how they will do. So, because from a part-time perspective, they are great, but there's so many of them, you're not gonna actually sell them, which is the downside. Let's move to Lego Friends. Seems like we need to go to Europe to buy the Batmobiles, huh? Right, Lego Friends, probably going to go through it quite quick as well. I haven't got many of these. Some of, I think it was this one, sold in Tesco recently, 41444 for like £10. Most of these sets are often discounted on Amazon and other places, like 30% at the minimum is what you should be looking for. Some sets like the Heart Lake City Hotel, I was very tempted to buy this one when it was at £45 because the part-out perspective was really good. This magical acrobatic show is available very often on Amazon for £10. But the rest, the one thing that surprised me, I must say, this is like the old stuff of Friends, right? Not so keen. But the newer stuff from the Lego Friends series is, I feel like they've stepped it up a bit. At least that's the kind of feeling I got about it. Like, you know, the Main Street one, even the houseboat here, which I'm very surprised to see on there already, and this cottage on the beach. I don't even think that's the official name; it's just the German translation. But this one's available for £35 in August, I believe, and price match on Amazon. That's good value, and I think they're coming more and more into like a lineup you can put into like a Lego City. I feel with some of the older stuff, I felt like it was just too wacky. Wouldn't really fit in necessarily with the general Lego City theme. But yeah, surprised these are already on the retirement list. Harry Potter. Dots retiring, please no. Well, no. Yeah. Quite happy if they all retire, to be honest. Right, Transfiguration Classroom. All these ones, even the new ones, you'll see that in the later, they're already on the retirement list. I think it's already kind of impossible to find a 76385 in the UK. I've got one of each from all of these. I haven't got the new ones yet, but I think I might need to buy the new ones and just eventually sell them as a whole series, a whole bundle. That's the way I look at it. Some of them are going to be more popular than others. Don't ask me why. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter expert. But yeah, you can often find these for about £18 or less nowadays. If you do shop around, apart from some of these, I think 76385 is difficult to find. Then you have Polyjuice Potion Mistake. This one's very often discounted at £14. But I think these ones, these anniversary sets, should do well over time for the minifigures. Then we've got Fluffy's Encounter, often discounted as well, now to about £25. I don't have any of these ones. I think I might have Polyjuice Potion Mistake. I think I might have some. I don't have Fluffy Encounter. I parted that out. I do have the magical chess. You know, this is a set that's quite hard to find, and whenever it's available on John Lewis, it gets sold out quite quickly. But I think it was available in my Lego store last weekend when I was there. But as soon as this is out of stock, the price kind of skyrockets on Amazon for this one. And I think with the fact that it's got some of the minifigures, will do well. Then you got the buildable minifigures of Harry and Hermione. I haven't got that one. Then we got, folks, surprised to see this one on there, not Hedwig. Now, I had expected to see Hedwig before that. I got this set. There was quite a big buzz around it earlier in the year, where it was so hard to find. Now that they're kind of like easy to find again, but in the fact that it's on the retirement list, are we going to see the second wave of people trying to buy them all up before they retire, right? So yeah, I'm surprised to see that Hedwig's not on there, but this one is. First flying lesson. Now, if you watch my last 2 vlogs, you will have noticed that I've been buying these at full price from Lego. I've not seen them at any retailer in the UK. They're not even on. They're on Amazon, but they're overpriced based on resellers. And this is kind of, I feel this is might be one that's been flying under the radar. It's another one of the anniversary sets, and I think it's going to have one of the minifigures that might be sought after eventually. I know that in the US this one is another set that's very difficult for people to get. So I think I've got 4 of these now. They're going to be going to my storage unit soon. Got them in my hallway in a box ready to go. But yeah, I think that one could do quite well. So check out your local Lego stores if they have any, I would say. Because the reason why I bought it is because I saw the pricing already on eBay was above what's Lego is available. So I think they even have them available on the Lego website at the moment. Hogwarts Clock Tower, often discounted, I'd say. Then we got the Hogwarts Express, and interestingly, someone asked about this on the Discord chat this evening. Actually, I was on the Patreon chat, I believe. I've got 5 or 6 of these. I did buy them, I think, when they were a really good discount, like 45, 50 pounds. I can't remember exactly. The one big downside I see on this set now is the rumored new version of the Hogwarts Express that's coming out, which is there's a rumor there's going to be like a 350, 400 pound Hogwarts UCS kind of style Express, the big one with like a station. Is that going to have an impact on the future price of this one? I'd like to think that if there's such a big differential in price, not, but it might be initially for a little bit, because what people are like, well, why would I pay a premium for a small one when I can just pay a bit more and get the bigger version? I don't know. Anyway, I still have them, so I will have to shift them at some point. But I do think that would be okay as long as you bought them at the right price. Then we got Attack on the Borough. It's another set that I've already covered on my investment series. I think this one will do reasonably well. Just purely for the fact it's not available in the many places like Smith, and it's not often discounted either. And it's got quite a few minifigures as well, and it's quite, I think, unique in its way, right? So we're not going to see any of this sort of set for quite a while, and it's only been around for, well, it's going to be 2.5 years by the end of the year. And so you can buy it. Lego says that's it. And then, as I mentioned earlier, these are the new Hogwarts Moments ones, so only came out this year, so surprised to see. It seems like the whole series is going. And let's go to Lego IDs. I think we're about halfway. First one is Central Perk from Friends. I think this is probably the set that many people were buying in their bucket loads, thinking it's going to go do really well. It's been at some extremely low prices, this set. And I think they produced it in huge numbers. So I bought this set before, but I parted them all out. I have none of them sitting from an investment. I do think there's going to be lots of people who are going to be sitting on this for quite a while. Yes, you'll probably make profit over time, but I think it's going to take a long time to get a good return on investment for this one, because I do think there's so many people that bought it. That's my view. Next we got the ISS. I've got a few of these, and I bought these from Argos at a discount. I think one, space sets, there's always going to be a bit of a demand for it, I'd say. It doesn't do it for me, but I kind of bought it from an investment perspective. I have not bought Sesame Street. Don't know why, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Even though I grew up watching Sesame Street as a child, I have no particular interest in building a Lego set of Sesame Street. But it'll probably do quite well, saying that. Then we got German translation at its best, and Seinfeld has been translated to his field. So this is the Seinfeld set. more aimed at the US markets, and you can often get this discounted now. I think it's Amazon Italy had it for about 58 euros. So I bought the set, but purely from a part out perspective, not from an investment perspective. So again, I got some good parts in there and a few minifigures, but not buying that for an investment thing. I think in the US it might be a bit more appealing than over here. Then we got the NASA Apollo Saturn V. So this was a remake, right? So they've had the first one retired, and then they brought this one back under a new number. I did buy 2 of these when Amazon Italy had a deal, and I think it was something like 95 euros or even less. I can't recall, but yeah, I've got 2 of these. I had no intention to buy this set because I know it has been made before. And it's kind of like a second variant of it, but it's kind of like exactly the same, but just under a different number. But I still think it's pretty cool, so I bought 2. Then we go to Jurassic World. Out of all these ones, the one that I like the most is this skeleton in the exhibition. I just feel like it's more of a display set, right? So my son built this one, my youngest son. It's about £25 RRP in the UK. You can get it for around 21 at the moment. But I haven't got any from a investment perspective. Probably won't buy them anyway. Just got too many other things. I need to sell more Lego before I buy more. Right, what we got next? Spider-Man in the Doc Ock's lab. Is that this one? Oh yeah, it's this one. I got one. I've got 3 of these. 4+ set. Now the reason why I bought them is for the minifigures to part them out. But maybe I will just wait and see how it goes. Maybe not. We'll find out. Then we've got the last duel. I'm not sure if that's the right translation. So this is the blister pack. I think I got a few of those as well up there. I think I got 2. These, I think they're £13.50 in the UK. Blister packs probably will do well with the amount of minifigures you got in here. So yeah, got that. And again, you can only really get it from Lego. Brick sketches, not a fan. Spider-Man's lair, nah. These Shang-Chi sets are quite unique. You can't really find them. I don't have Escape from the Ten Rings, but I do have Showdown in Ancient Village. That's one that I've got from an investment perspective. This one I parted out, I don't have it. Same for this one, Spider-Man Sanctum Workshop. Quite quick for this one to retire. Is it 2021? It doesn't feel like, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. It's not been around for that long. Could be wrong. Black Panther Dragonflyer. Yeah, very often discounted this. Ironmonger Mayhem. See, the Marvel sets, they generally do quite well though, but you got to buy them at a discount, I would say. Avengers Endgame. You got to be aiming for this for about £55 at the moment. You can get this. I think for the number of minifigures that are in this set, I'd say this one is quite a good deal. I think this one will do well. I don't have it. I have had it. I parted it out, and I know because there's loads of minifigures in this. So if you can buy it for about £55, knowing that it's retiring, only been out for a year now, so it's going to be about a year and a half by the end of the year. I think that could do quite well, unless they bring out a new variant again. I've got a few of these Marvel What If Sakarians. Well, actually, I parted these out, I think. Did I part them out? Yeah, I think I did. So this is when we got them from Amazon Germany for like €8. Something ridiculous. Something like a 70% off deal. Drone Duel, often discounted as well. I haven't got this. I haven't got this one here. Carnage, I haven't got, but I do think it will do well. I do think there's a quite big audience for this sort of stuff. Not often discounted, but yeah, I think this one will do well. Same with the next one, Brothorn's New Asgard. I bought 2 when it was first launched. Built one and parted it out. and then the other one I gave away. So I haven't actually got any of these, and they're so hard to find now. Never see the set discounted, and if it's retiring, I can only see one thing that's going to happen. That's going to increase in value. Go. Captain Britain. I think you mean Captain Carter. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. This one is just came out this year. Sanctuary 2. Got another. I think this is another blister pack, right? I think at this price, yeah. Then you got some of the Eternals. I'm not sure. I think these are more from a part-out perspective. But I could be wrong. This set, the Rise of the Domo, you can get always discounted. Same for this one, you can get for about £35 now. This one's been as low as about €10 in Spain, I think. So from the parts, it could be okay. But I'm not sure about the investment side because it's quite new. Then we got the mechs. Very surprised these are on here, even though it says 1st of January. These were, I think it was the 1st of March or 1st of April they came out, right? So they were delayed. So I'll be very surprised if these are actually gone by the end of the year because they're just kind of coming out of... I got some of these Iron Man ones because I bought them from Amazon Spain. I haven't got Wolverine and the Black Panther. But if they do retire, I might actually hold on to them rather than part them out. So, because that's quite a short lifespan, 9 months potentially. And then you've got the double pack of Spider-Man and Green Goblin. Maybe another one to get, but not seen that one often around. See you, Stephen. Minecraft. The Coral Reef set, I think quite a few people have bought as well because it was often £5 on Amazon. Trading, I think it's Trading Post, isn't it? Bee Farm. These are sets that you've got to be aiming at least 30% discount on. I do have the Sky Tower. It was another one of those Amazon Germany deals. I think it was like something like 20 odd quid we bought for this one. Modern Treehouse. This one's not been around that long. You can often get this for about £80 now. Jungle Abomination. According to the UK Lego website, this is officially retired already. But many retailers are selling it discounted. So yeah, you can see it's clearing. The Creeper Mine is also retired in the UK website. I've got a few of these. I kind of hope that the price starts to move now because I'd like to make some profit on these and make some more space. I don't think I've got any of the other ones. No. Minions. We already talked about the Brickheads one. Blister pack. I see this in the Lego store. Haven't bought any of those. Haven't got a Gru's Lab. Haven't got the plane because I feel like it's quite expensive for the number of parts it has. Kung Fu Temple. There was some decent deal recently on it. I think it was like 30% discount. And I did. Is this the which one is this one? Yeah, 75551. This is the buildable character one, right? So I bought quite a lot of these. I think about 4 or 5 at once, and parted them out. So I had a ton of yellow bricks, but they sold quite well, those bricks, I must say. So I've sold most of those bricks. So and the eyes, they sell quite well as well. So, and I had a deal on them. But I do think these could be quite well if you can get them a deal. But I've not seen them around anymore that often on sale. So maybe they're already starting to disappear. Then Monkey Kid. Now, I'm not the biggest expert on Monkey Kid, and it'll be interesting to see what this one will do over here versus other countries. Purely because here, hold on, something's happening here. What's happening with the chat? Okay, kind of something happened. Monkey Kid, as far as I can see here in the UK, is only available in Lego, and even the Lego stores, many of them, they don't even stock it anymore. So you're kind of limited to buying it online. So you're not going to be able to hoard loads of them to resell. So from that aspect, I think most Monkey Kids should be okay, providing there's a big fan base out there, which I'm not sure there is. Could be wrong. This White Dragon Horse Jet, often featured in our top 10 for part-out values. Now it doesn't anymore because newer sets have appeared. But that one did quite well. I think lots of people like this set. One of the big ones, the legendary Flower Fruit Mountain. I think it's quite a good looking set as well. But again, don't often see a deal on it. The Bone Demon. I think the one got lots of parts as well for its price. But again, not often seen this one. The Monkey King Warrior Mech, I can see do quite well, but I've got none of these sets, incidentally. Got none of them, because they're so hard to get. And again, the Monkey Kid Team Secret HQ, again, I think could do quite well, but it's a bit of a grey area. I'm probably going to kick myself, like, oh, why didn't I buy it in the future when I see some of the pricing, but no, I didn't. I don't have any. Ninjago. So I've got quite a lot of these little sets. Tournament of Elements. I often talk about this one when I talk about my Friday Lego deals, because I often see it for £19, £18–19 at the moment. And it's got 7 minifigures. I've bought the set and parted it out, and let me tell you, Ninjago minifigures, they sell really well. And once the set retires, I think it'll do really well, especially if you can get it for about £19. I haven't got any more because I've been parting them out. So, in terms of the other sets, no. I'm kind of confused because all the translations don't really stack up right, so I can't remember all the right names. I know I've parted this set out. I don't have any of these Ninjago sets as an investment set. None. I've always been parting out Ninjago, and the reason why is mostly I found that my Ninjago minifigures sell really well, and it kind of like, it's a quicker return than waiting for it than selling. And you always get around 35% discount or more sometimes on Ninjago quite easily. The golden Ninjago figures, they'll probably do well, just as any other one. So they'll probably be collectible, right? So because it's a 10-year anniversary. Similar like the 20th anniversary series of Harry Potter, I think they're collectible. Let's move on to seasonal. Not really sure what to expect of this Valentine's Brown Bear, other for the fact that maybe next year someone's going to want it. I do have a few of those, I think. Which was that one? No, it's got the other one. Easter Bunny, these were on Tesco. They were selling them as hotcakes. They parted out well. Halloween Owl. You see, I don't really associate this owl with Halloween, apart from there's got 2 pumpkins in front of it and a Christmas penguin. If you can get them on clearance, you're going to make a profit. If not, I wouldn't necessarily buy them as an investment strategy. Chinese New Year sets usually do okay, but I don't think they're as good this year as they were last year. I think last year the Spring Lantern Festival, they knocked that out of the park, because it was so difficult to find it in the Lego stores after quite a quick time. Lunar New Year Ice Festival is still in my Lego store. You know, the Lunar New Year Traditions is still in my Lego store. But this one parts out quite well, and this one's not too bad either. But yeah, these are only around for a year, and then a new set appears. So from that aspect, they could do quite well. But I don't think they're going to be as good as last year's. Speed Champions, let me have a sip first. Now, Speed Champions generally do okay. And these ones have not been around for that long, right? So look, June 2021, so it'll be about 18 months. And because of that, I haven't actually been able to buy any of these from a investment perspective. And maybe I need to start looking for some of the Koenigsegg and the Toyota. I'm not convinced by the McLaren Elva. I just don't know. Something about it that I don't like, and I can't pinpoint it, which is the annoying thing. I think out of the three, probably the Koenigsegg is probably gonna be the one that I like the most. I do have the Corvettes. I've parted that out, and I've got some extra in my storage unit. You can often get these for about 26, 27 pounds. Then you got the Dodge Dragster and the Dodge Challenger. Aesthetically, I think it's a horrible looking set. I don't think it's going to be as popular here as it is in the US. I think the price point for this price is horrible as well. It's like 50. I think they've even upped it to like £55. Which I think is just drastic. You can now get it discounted for about £33. I've seen it's like Georgia, Asda. I think they had it, and it's been price matched on Amazon. But yeah, I think I got three of these, but I bought them like at £30 when it was like a deal. Like, well, at that price I might as well buy three. But yeah, I'm not sure about this one. But this one here, the Ford GT Heritage Edition. If you watched last week's vlog, well, Sunday, only a few days ago, I bought two of these in my Lego store because this one's a set that's quite hard to find. It's only sold in Selfridges in the UK. Now, we also noticed it's on sale on, what's it called? On Cool Shop, which is a Danish-based company. But yeah, those are the few avenues that I know about to get this one. So this one is the one that I've got a few of. Well, I've got all of the duos, but that's the one at the bottom is the one I'm most optimistic about. But I need to get some of those two potentially. Keep our eyes out for it. 76904. Which one is that? Oh yeah, 25. Yeah, I think I got it was 25 as well. But it was like that. I think it was an Argos deal. Right, Star Wars. Start with the microfighter. Now, what do you think I'm going to say about the microfighters? Now, if you've been following my vlogs and things like that, you know I like my microfighters, and I have quite a lot of these. I think I've got about 20 of them. Often get them at £7 or less. Just think for the minifigure value alone, and they do quite well in the aftermarket. Yes, it might take quite a while to sell them because there's so many people that are going to be having multiple units of this, but if you're happy with a reasonable margin, you'll sell them. I bought, I put it on my vlog as well, these, oh, there goes the blister pack. I bought these Kylo Ren shuttle ones for about £8 after they retired already, and I listed them on Amazon, and this is the last one that I've got left. I sold 4 already within like a month's time, so they do sell. And I'm making about 130% ROI on them, so I'm kind of hoping the same for the Millennium Falcon microfighter. Darth Vader Meditation Chamber, I think this one will do well as well. I bought the first 2 of them when it was now the recent May the 4th deal, based for the gift purchase. I bought 2 of them. Again, it's a set that's never discounted, so yeah, I paid full price for it. I think I got some of these 4+ sets as well. In my storage unit, not many. Again, these dual microfighters I've got as well. Trouble on Tatooine, I only bought it to part out. I've got the Imperial TIE fighters, I've got that undiscounted. I got the X-Wing fighter, again I got some in my storage unit. Hi Vulture. Wow, we got 84 people watching, that's got to be a new record. For anyone new here, thanks for watching. Imperial Shuttle I've not got around to it, and I don't know, because there's so many versions of this Imperial Shuttle that have been come and gone, it kind of put me off of buying it. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan in terms of Lego collecting or anything. I don't have any Lego Star Wars set that I've kind of collecting, but I've been building the dioramas, right, so I've still got this one. And then we've got the Scout Trooper helmet. I don't think it's going to be doing as good as the other helmets, but most of them do fine, right? So you can often get this one for a nice decent discount of 30%, and I think if you can build quite a few of those, over time I can see them sell. Then you have the Imperial Probe Droid, often discounted as well. I've not got this, I don't know. Not sure what to think of it. Duel of Mandalore. Which one is this one? Oh yeah, I bought this set. It's often discounted, but I bought this to part out because the minifigures are quite popular. Well, they sell, and loads of dark bluish grey bricks that sell as well. So I didn't buy it from an investment. I haven't got the Armored Marauders. I haven't got that one. I haven't got the Attack Shuttle from the Bad Batch. You can get that for around £60 now if you shop around. I haven't got the Imperial Light Cruiser, and I haven't got the Mandalorian Starfighter. But what I do have is the Armor's Mandalorian Forge, and I think that was the video we featured today on the investment rating analysis. So quite difficult to get here in the UK. From Lego it's like out of stock. You'd have to go to Smith's, which is the only other place where you can buy it. So yeah, I like the set, and yeah, if you watch the investment rating video of today, you'll see why. I've got, how many have I got of these? Maybe about 5 now. Then we got the 2 blister packs that came out this year. Do I still have some? I haven't got many, but I have a few. I think the Clone Trooper one command station is going to be more popular than the other one. It just seems harder to get this one, 4058, than the other one. We already talked about the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. Yoda going, okay. Often available for like quite a discount. I think it's like £68 now at the moment, some places. Boba Fett's helmet, I think this one gained a lot in popularity because of the book of Boba Fett. Beforehand you could get this one discounted quite a lot. Now not so much, still get some discount. I haven't got it, don't plan on buying it. This set here, Clone Troopers of 501st Legion. This one has been bought in mass, but I still think it'll do quite well. People like to build the big armies. I mostly bought them before to part out. I haven't got any from an investment perspective. I might have like one up there that I bought just to add as a top up to a European order. But yeah, I think this one will do quite well, providing you buy the right price. But I'm hoping there's going to be some deals coming out before it retires, just to ramp up the stock, right? Just for people who are looking to resell. I haven't got the Armored Assault Tank. I feel it's a bit expensive for what it is. But I do have some of the Razor Crest microfibers. Interestingly, this is only going to be around for a year. Next, Mario. Now, I'm going to be going strictly through Mario. I am not a fan. Let me re-emphasize this. I am a fan of Mario. I am not a fan of Lego Mario. I just don't see the need for it. Yeah. Apart from the character packs, I think the character packs I've bought the character packs, but the other sets, it needs to be 50% or more discount, and even then, I don't think I'd buy it, because there are so many parts of this that are just so dedicated just to the Mario series that they're not interconnectable with other kind of builds and things like that. That's why I prefer, like, if you look at the Sonic set, all those parts are like Lego parts that can be built into other Lego sets and things like that. Mario is just Mario. You're just stuck with it. So that's my view on Mario. So that's why I'm going through it quickly. Lego Technic. Right. Got some of the little ones. Monster trucks. I think they could do okay. But often discounted. The hovercraft. I've got quite a few of these hovercrafts now because Tesco have been chucking them out at £10 lately. So I felt, well, if you're going to be giving them at that price, I might as well just buy them. And I already bought them before at what I thought then was a good price of about £17-18 from like Amazon France, I think it was. So I think I've got about 10 of these now, if not more. Yeah, I've got enough of them. I do like this excavator. You can often get it for about £28, £28.90, £29 in the UK. My oldest son has built this one. It's quite a nice, neat little build. I can see this one doing quite well. Off-road buggy, nah. F-150, surprised this one's gone already, but you can get this one for £70 now. I think that might be quite a good deal from an investment perspective if it's really retiring, because it's going to be just over a year that it's been around. And then, no, when does it actually come out? Because I don't trust these dates. Is this the 10th of January or the 1st of October? Because I think once it's with the dots, I think that it means it's October. When it's with the slashes, I think it's the other way around. Very confusing. Bugatti Chiron. Yeah, I've already covered this one, but yeah, I've got one, but probably for personal collection. I don't have the other Technics one here, by the way. Don't have this one either. I don't have the Land Rover. Recently you could get this for about £96. And I don't have the Volvo articulated tipper, but this one you got to be looking for. There's been some deals on this one for about £160. Then it might be worth getting. Otherwise I wouldn't buy it at full price. I think this is the last one, and I think we're going to be very quick because video is pretty much gone already. From what I know, it's kind of dead and buried. Well, it should have never been alive in the first place. But the only reason why I'd buy some of the video sets is if they're half price and I can part them out. That's the only time I would buy video. And I did buy some video of the Bandmate Series 2 based on recommendation from one of you guys. And they must admit they have done quite well, but all the other stuff, yeah, I don't think the tiles that come with it, I don't think I've ever sold one of the tiles, and I have literally hundreds of them. I've not sold a single one of them. So I think we've come to the end of the list. So yeah, what do you guys think about that retirement list? This was obviously a list from Promobricks. We're not sure if all these sets are actually going to retire, so things are going to change over the next few months. We will probably get another more revised, updated list towards the end of the summer, where we'll see what's really retiring, and then again, things can change last minute because of Lego changing their mind, or based on production runs, or molds being unavailable, or suddenly still available. Who knows what happened? So it's always second guessing, but I would say based on what we saw from this list, 75 to 80% will probably be gone. We just got to hope that's the ones that we've stocked up on, that those are the ones that are going to be going, right? So, but yeah, that's it for this live stream. Thanks for everyone who's joined, and we'll see you around on our Discord or on the next video. But yeah, have a good evening, everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.